Dutch YouTube gathering.
The first two panel members I want to introduce are Peter and Kelvin from TC. These guys have one next up and are one of are one of the biggest Dutch channels right now and are one of the biggest upcoming channels. So if you want to see great, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. Awesome, friggin' awesome content, then look at these guys, their channel. Okay, our second or third guest in this case is Milan from Dit is Milan. Give some hands up for him. Milan is also one of the biggest Dutch content creators and knows as nobody else how to deal with youngsters. I mean, you're still a youngster yourself, so that's quite nice. Our last panel member is, I think, still in conversation somewhere. Thomas, where the hell are you? Thomas. Nope. Thomas. Come on. We need you. As you can see, Thomas is the most relaxed guy you will ever know. He knows no stress. Knows no stress at all. I think that is one of his secrets why he is so big. He just doesn't stress. He relaxes, he enjoys himself. And he is one of the only Dutch YouTubers who has a viral video. So, bring it up for Thomas! And of course, last but not least, our panel leader, David Harms, the biggest Dutch YouTube gaming channel, Dus David Games. One of the biggest Dutch channels in history, in Dutch history, Dus David. I'll give the mic to you. I'll let you question these guys and have some fun.
Alright, thanks. Hi everybody. I'm gonna talk in Dutch because English actually, because that's what they asked me to do. So we have quite some big YouTubers here for our panel today. We got Thomas, just like Ilko said, with the, excuse me? There's actually a microphone right there.
1,93 meter ben ik.
Great. We have Milan, who is making comedy shorts, and Cinemates, who are making, well, guys, microphone.
We make stuff, like short movies and sketches and stuff.
Alright, so we're actually here to talk about how to make your channel grow, how to get subscribers, how to get views. And these people are actually in different kind of contents. So we have guys, Cinemates, you guys make English videos now. You actually started out in Dutch. Maybe you can just tell the audience a little bit, wait, my line is a little coming short. Talk to the audience on, well, the kind of stuff that you are making and why did you switch it over to English?
You know, we were sitting at YouTube's headquarters in Amsterdam, and then they said, "What do you think of going, talking English in your videos?" And there, loads of videos that we wanted to do in English, but we had a very big Dutch audience. So the Dutch audience is the audience that does not really like English, of Dutch people talking English in their videos. But yeah, the stuff we make is very different from the other Dutch YouTubers, and you see more of the stuff we do. It's more out there in America and the UK and all that sort of stuff. So we wanted to to make like a collaboration possible. We wanted to collab with people from the UK or from the possibly from the US of A in the future. And to realize that we had to talk English in the videos, and we won YouTube's Next Up, so we went over to the UK a couple of times, and then we did things that were not able if we were still making videos in Dutch, and yeah, we still enjoy doing it, and focusing on a larger international audience. Yeah, that's it.
Actually, well, so that actually worked. Switching over to English, which gave you a broader possibility of audiences, right, Peter?
Yeah, and sort of it did. Our channel grew just a little bit. Actually, we did a collaboration with Tomska. It was a big YouTuber in the UK, and the collaboration with Tomska got us like about 10,000 UK subscribers. So our audience did grow. but we're still growing and growing to get a larger international audience. But the biggest audience of ours is still Dutch, actually.
But they totally accept that you made the switch to English. Kelvin?
They don't totally accept it. Yeah, I see loads of comments that just say, switch back to Dutch because every comment is Dutch. But we are the only ones that have the possibility to look into our insights and see, where all the viewers come from. And we see, when you look at, let's say 6 months ago, the line switched from, the biggest amount of viewers, like 80% or 90% Dutch, now is only around 60%, and it's still a process that we didn't really overcame yet, but it's still happening, and we're doing pretty fine.
All right, so making your channel English so you have more possibilities of collaborating with UK channels, just like you mentioned, which is, well, just one flight away, and you just mentioned something about YouTube Next Up. I'm not sure everybody in the audience knows what it is, but maybe you can briefly explain it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. YouTube Next Up is a competition for people. YouTubers? Yeah, for YouTubers who they think are getting very popular. So we won a competition for the Netherlands, and so we could collaborate with other international YouTubers. So we
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, and so we won Next Up, so YouTube could help us with getting bigger and bigger international. And with the competition, we got some money, and we got workshops and tips and tricks from all the big YouTubers to help us grow. And they think we got it in us. We can become big YouTubers, they think.
Exactly. And the last thing before I switch over to Thomas, still not working? Okay. Your content in particular, that's probably something that works on growing, right? I mean, you make something totally different than vlogging. You're not actually a vlogging channel.
Yeah, we put loads and loads of work and effort, more work in our videos than we should, be doing in a simple vlog or whatsoever. So I think the Dutch audience is, loads of the people that really follow YouTubers are very into all the vloggers and all that sort of stuff. People that expose their personality and that tell people what they've done that day. And we don't usually do that on the Cinemates channel. So what we do is something that you see more and more, in other countries. So we kind of felt not really on our place making stuff for the Dutch audience, because they were more likely to see us making a vlog than what we do now. And we see that the international audience is more focused on those short movies and special effects. And
exactly, and maybe the Dutch audience is like 1 year behind. I mean, you see that Corridor Digital and Freddy W, they're getting huge like last year already. And I think eventually the Dutch audience will really start to subscribe to your channel by a lot. All right, we have Thomas here, just like Ilko just announced.
My mic is not up.
Oh, it is actually. The guy who has, well, I'm not really sure it's the only one, but a really large viral. I just checked it, it's like 6 million views.
Yeah.
I know you're not really into talking about like the old stuff and what made you start getting really big, but it is. So just throw it out there. Balhaar.
Yeah. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say?
Just why did you make it? What you really started to grow, and well, since we're talking about subscribers and views, I think this is the perfect opportunity to tell you like what did the viral do for your channel.
Well, I actually had no idea what I was doing. The lyrics just came to me, and I just made the video. I had no idea what to expect, and well, suddenly it got a lot of views, and it kept growing and growing. And I remember I thought, well, it's never going to get 5,000 views, and then it got to 10,000 views and 100,000 views, and eventually it got like, well, 6 million views.
Yeah, and now you're one of the largest vlogging channels in the Netherlands. How did you stepped up your content after the viral video? Because you didn't only make parodies, right?
No. I made sketches and I talked about things that I saw in life, you know. Yeah, and well, I continued to do that after my parody, and I got a lot of views, and yeah, I don't know, it just kept on growing and growing.
Yeah, and of course the parody views helped, but I actually checked it and you're one of the most viewed vlogging channels in the Netherlands still. And you're continuing doing it. You're also vlogging on a second channel.
Yeah.
Which helps with the bonding process, I think, with your viewers. All right, Milan. Well, there it is. It just muted. Everybody knows that you are one of the largest vlogging channels. You also have a gaming channel. I'll just start on that in a few. Just a quick introduction to what you do and why.
Oh, wow. What I do on my channel, Dit is Milan, I just make, well, literally random videos. I just make everything. I mean, I prank, I go on chat roulette, I go Omegle, I got my character, Man met snor. I don't know, I just do everything. I just enjoy making videos like yeah, well, I just improvise everything. I don't know, just literally random.
Well, out of every YouTuber, you have the largest Twitter follower base as well. So people take it really personally, the stuff that you do. Why do you think it works? Making videos without like a full HD camera. Well, I think you have 720p, right? But it's not like content like the Cinemates are making. So why do you think this also works?
Wow. I don't know. I think it's my personality and my character. I mean, I'm not just a normal, regular guy. I just like those enthusiastic moments. I mean, if I walk down the street and I go shopping or something, I suddenly go weird with my hands and I just do that without shaming myself, and that's what I do in my videos as well. So I don't know, and yeah, with the Twitter thing, I really like Twitter, so I just began really early, and I promoted it in every video, so that's the reason why I have, I mean, like so many Twitter followers. Okay, is it okay? Okay. So, yeah, I don't know. That's it, I guess.
Just your personality and making videos personal, so people can relate to it, right? Something like that.
Yeah. I guess, yeah.
Awesome. Thomas, who actually had a TV debut, I think 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
I think so.
2 years ago?
Or was it 1 year ago?
The Voice of Holland?
Yes.
Yeah, but that was not my TV thingy, you know? That was online. The Voice of Holland was online.
Yeah, it's a TV show. Just explain to the audience a little bit more, because I call it a TV show because like the main thing is on TV, but you actually did a web series about it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell
us something a little bit how you got involved in that. I mean, you had a lot of views, a lot of subscribers, and they just picked you.
Yeah, well, Talpa, that's a television producing company, emailed me and said, well, we saw your videos, we like what you do. We want to do an online reporter thing for the Voice of Holland. And we like you to come to audition for it. And well, I did, and eventually they chose me. And well, I had to interview Ben Saunders and all the international celebrities that came on the show, like Bruno Mars, Duffy, CeeLo Green, etc.
Awesome. So let's just go back to the Cinemates again. Not really sure if your microphones are working. Yeah. They are. All right. So just say, for instance, somebody is really good with special effects or just script writing. Do you have any sort of tips for them? Like don't give away your secrets though, but like how can you become big and get some views and subscribers? I know the first panel already mentioned something about it, but just from your own guys' opinion.
What a lot of people think is that when you're good at let's say special effects, then you basically still have nothing, because YouTube, every YouTube channel has a face. You know, whether someone makes vlogs or whether someone makes very high quality movie stuff, you know, like Corridor Digital, they all have a face. And Freddie W is that Chinese guy that everyone remembers, but the videos are also very good. So if you, you know, if you wanna grow very much on your channel, what you have to do is you know, get yourself into exposing yourself in combination with what you can, let's say special effects or, you know, movie production. You have to like find a way to show people who you are and what you do, but also, you know, make what you want to do yourself. And I think then people will, you know, follow your videos and subscribe to a channel, and that's what you want.
Cool. So just guys, if anybody has any questions to the Cinemates in specific, then now is the time before I close out with Thomas and Milan. Any questions for the Cinemates, guys? Ah, there we go. I don't think... Oh, you got it? Good.
Yeah. Hey, Cinemates, I'm a big fan. How's it going, man? I want your autograph. I think, just speaking for most of us YouTubers, we all started somewhere. And as a musician, my inspiration were some of the big dogs on YouTube. But who were your guys' inspirations from the beginning?
We didn't actually have some guys for inspiration. We first we really liked the really Hollywood blockbuster movies, and that was really our main inspiration thing. And later on, we just really enjoyed watching the videos of Corridor Digital and Freddie Wong, of course. But eventually, we still think the movies are a big inspiration for all the content we make. But the way Corridor Digital and Freddie Wong can get their audience to watch their videos, that's our inspiration for the viewers, to make content and convert it to something our audience likes. So we want to make Hollywood stuff, kind of Hollywood stuff, but convert it into watchable videos for our audience.
Any more questions for the Cinemates? Oh, right next. Yeah.
What do you think is the most viewed video on your channel?
Your most viewed video on your channel? I think it's Slenderman, if I may say so.
Yeah, that was... we kind of cheated on that one because you know, we did a cross promotion with Tomska. That's you know, he's a 1.5 million subscriber YouTuber from England, and you know, cross promotion means the guys told you what cross promotion means, but we make 2 videos, and one for Tom's channel and one for our channel. So everyone that sees or you know, a part of the people that see Tomska's video get redirected to that video, and that video got around 180,000 video views or whatever. So, yeah, it was fun to make. I think it's not our masterpiece, but it was just because of the cross promotion that it was viewed that much.
All right, one more question for the Cinemates. Anybody? Yes. All right, let's just continue with Milan. I'm going to ask you the same question. Do you have any tips for people who are listening to this, like how to get your channel out there, get views, get subscribers, get your own personality, just like Kelvin said?
Test, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hallo, hallo. Ah, het doet het. Oké. Ik was aan het praten tegen een mic. Nice. Some tips. I don't know. Just the number 1 tip is don't spam. Everybody, no, I mean, a lot of people just think, well, let's put my YouTube channel link in his comments box and just drop it beneath his video. It's not gonna work. The way you make your videos popular is just by being as original as possible. And if you think, well, that's a very good idea that he's doing on his video, you can like steal the idea, but make it your own. Just completely make it your own. I mean, for example, I have a video, well, I'm going on chat roulette or I'm going on Omegle, and of course that has been done maybe 1 million times already, but I just make it my own. You know, I just think of my own stuff to do in the chat roulette video or in the Omegle video, and that's really, really important. The content you make must be something that suits yourself, and I think that's the best way to start a YouTube channel.
So I'm sure there are some questions for Milan here. Anybody? I think they totally understood your statement. All right, no questions for Milan? Anybody? All right, Thomas, same question to you. It's a great ending. Any tips for the audience, like on what you do and why does it work?
Tips, just be yourself, keep your videos short. Wat is actueel in het Engels?
Wat?
Actueel. Ja, dat is moeilijk hè? Actueel. Keep your videos actueel. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Just talk on recent events.
Yeah,
something
exactly,
like that.
exactly. Actueel. That's what I'm saying.
All right, so all right, that's good. Are there any questions for Thomas? Come on, guys. The guy's got 6 million views. Anybody wants
questions?
a secret?
All right, I'm going. Oh,
wait, there we go.
All right.
Were there any haters with your video Bolhaar?
Yeah, a lot of haters, but yeah, a lot of haters, but also a lot of lovers, and that's good.
Any more questions for Thomas? All right. I'd like to thank you all then for being on this panel. Anybody who has anything to add, like as a closure statement, then you may do so.
Yeah.
All right.
Always try to be original, but yeah. Okay. Always try to be original, but still take a close look at the big YouTubers on how they make their videos and get the audience to stay watching their videos. Just stay original, but take a good look at the big YouTubers.
All right, and Milan, one more thing.
Yes, yes. I got one more thing I want to add to grow your channel out, and that's pretty simple. There are a lot of YouTubers, and a lot of YouTubers are already big, so it's hard to get a lot of subscribers because we have so much already, you know. But it's very easy to collab with a big YouTuber, especially, you know, well, I'm speaking not only for myself, I think. I do collabs with people who have like, I think 1K subscribers or maybe 100 subscribers. And the reason why I do that is because they grow. And if they grow, I grow. So it's helping each other out. And why I help those channels, or why we all help those channels, is because if they can come with original content and they send it to us, and we see that, we can see, well, I'm not saying we are like a jury, yeah, a talent scout or something, but we can see what's popular. I mean, if they send a prank video and they send it to us, and we were like, oh, that's a pretty awesome video, right? That's pretty awesome. Well, let's do that together. We don't want to steal that idea directly from him and make it our own. We just say, well, do you like to collab? Do you like to collab with us and do your idea with us, you know, or just maybe act in our video? And that way you can grow your channel out as well. So that
Final statement from Kelvin, and we really have to close out.
In addition, yeah, that's what a lot of people think is that, you know, small YouTubers are scared to send you a message, or do you want to collab, because they're too small. But it's, you know, in our position, I think it's in your position as well, is we don't really care about how big you are, but more the stuff you make and
the talent. Yeah,
exactly. That's the most. You know, that's why. You know, we are not internationally. We are not the biggest YouTubers, but you know, someone like Tom Scott saw our stuff and he was impressed. He wanted to collab with us, and you know, that's how we are, and that's how we see it. And I think that's how those guys see it. Is that, you know, don't be scared to show people your stuff, but you know, also don't send crappy stuff. You know, if you have to have a sort of clear vision on what the person you send it to what will probably like to see. And
exactly. So if you're really motivated and have a lot of talent, you can really get your way out there. Thank you, guys. Oh, we see a collab coming right there. Yeah, you're gonna work together next week. All right, thanks, guys. Not really sure where Ilko is, but there he is. I think he likes to close this one out. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gathering himself, Ilko.
Thank you, David. Well, that was the second panel. In 5 minutes again, we have the last panel for today. The panel on the future of online video. But not only online video, we're going to broaden it a little bit to social media and media in general. So, look out for that discussion because we have two very interesting guests. And David, do you want to join the last panel? Yeah, you. Then we have 4 guests because I already know that Renato also will be joining. Guys, in 5 minutes, the last panel, the future of online video. See you in 5. Guys, thank you.
Dutch YouTube Gathering. Dutch YouTube Gathering.